disable VoIP thing.
Was all it took to fix it.
Yeah, it was
Dude,
it.
like we've had weirder ones, like that fucking
That's
dungeon
true.
game. That dungeon game was the weirdest one ever.
Yeah, it's just like I forget what even it was. Where it was
We
like,
couldn't-
it gave us an error,
I
but
kept
we could just
it-
hit X. Like,
Well, I kept inviting you guys, and nobody could ever join my game
oh, and then and then I was just like, I just hit X.
because you would say, like, well, I hit accept, and then it says joining, and then it says failed to join, and then I would do it with Al, and it would do the same thing, and we're like, what the fuck is going on? And then you're like, "Brrr," and then it let you in.
Oh,
and I
because
was
because I didn't just press it once, I like spammed. Pressed
Yeah, and then like I was like,
Just
that's
fuck around.
weird. And we're like, well, we got it to work one time, and then I Googled it, and it was like somebody like just spam X, and I'm like, what bullshit? I was like, try this. If this works, I'm gonna eat my shoe, and it worked. Fucking, and it worked like consistently without problem.
And he's been eating his shoe ever since.
Mm-hmm. That was ridiculous. Oh, a little bit of a floaty mouse there. What's going on? Why is my mouse floaty?
Float mouse.
I do not want a floaty mouse. It's good.
Let's get you rolling.
Let's get you rolling!
I got the ride.
How's it feel? Still good?
Yep, still good. No lag whatsoever.
Noise.
This is so much quicker to get into.
Okay, this Bad Mel guy, I know him. He's the one that's been stealing all my runners and putting them in the hands of these jagoffs. Hey, you say hello from Scooter. And by that I mean you just go murder the crap out of him, alright?
Let's go murder the crap out of him, alright? Oh, I forgot about this.
Because I feel like most like co-op games these days like take way longer to get into the game. Like 3 minutes. Like we're playing already.
Oh, God! Immediately flipped. Flip it! Flip, come on! Come on, damn it! Get over!
Get over here, girl!
Ah, get out of here!
I got. Oh God!
I got him!
Got that one.
Squish.
Squish.
Okay.
Oh, well, I got the gunner. Got the gun.
Ah.
Yeah! Yeah! There's no escaping, Merc!
Alright. Hey. He looks scary. I can't look back there.
Oh shit.
Mistakes were made!
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Nick's gonna focus on driving. Hey, leave us alone!
Oh God.
Oh, shit.
Got that one. Oh no.
Shit.
I never
No. Damn it to hell.
No! I'm coming back for you.
Damn it, does he heal too?
Hope not. Or at the least, he's like still out.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to kill his.
You shouldn't have done that. Now you're gonna pay.
Okay, he's still damaged.
Ah!
Oh my god, why?
Revenge is a dish best served with nitro. Oh god!
Yeah. Ow!
I got him!
Well, who friggin' raw? Matt Mellon's gone, bless his worthless piece of crap soul. You become quite the little go-getter out there. Drop by my shop and you get to New Haven. I'd quite like to meet you in person.
I'd like to meet you in person.
Messed up my mama's girl parts.
Messed up my mama's girl parts.
Oh, are you dropping the pupper off on me? Am I being puppered? Oh, yeah, I'm being puppered. Oh, anyway.
Slammed with visitations.
Aw.
Better that. Better that. Oh. Might have been part of my problem.
Well, this is like its transition zone, so there's no reason to get the car.
Hello, little whap whap.
I've received proof of Mad Mel's demise. Claptraps everywhere will rejoice. Please wait while I enable access to New Haven. Yes. Oh, come on, let's get down. Come on, everybody.
Oops.
Check me out. I'm dancing.
What? How do we...
Alright.
Where do we turn in the quest? In here, I hope? It appears so. Hey, this is where the cars live. Get you one.
Get you one, Storm. Get you one.
There is a shoop.
Hello. There are new missions available at the New Haven bounty board.
Get up to this shop here.
Scooter asked me to tell you
Oh,
about
it's the scaffolding.
something he needs done.
See
You
it?
should ask him about it.
Hunter mod over here. Team XP.
I have a Team XP one. That's the one I have. Oh no, I have 36% team accuracy, plus 2 bird of prey skill, plus 48% team accuracy.
I will not heal at 1 hit point. Do I want plus 24% combat rifle damage? Plus 2 assault skill, plus 2 overload skill. Assault. One overload. Oh, I really think I like that. You can't afford that, son of a bitch. I am a sad individual.
Oh, you spent all your money on that one mod.
Yeah, and that one was way better.
That's why you don't buy shit from the vending machine.
Well, this is another vending machine.
I'm transmitting.
I'm just saying there's always going to be another better thing. We're only level
As
23.
administrator of New Haven, I am responsible for the
This is the guy who
well-being
can't
of
stop
the
spinning
citizens.
gold keys.
And in that capacity,
That's
I must
different.
keep the road
That's
sanctuary
different.
closed for now.
Speaking of which,
Baron
gold chest!
Fenton
Woo!
and that infernal contraption of theirs are out on the salt flats, and I don't want citizens
Oh, we
getting
got
killed
some
trying to
shields.
get past them.
Chill.
I'll take the 502. That was a huge upgrade.
Dwellers. Skipping all the details that would
Huge.
confuse the lot of you, I have concluded that the vault is more than likely genuine. In addition to that fact, which is probably burned
Oh my
up
god,
in
are
your
those
brain,
pistols?
the vault can only be opened once every 2 centuries.
They look like pistols.
That time is about to arrive.
Some melee weapon.
And I forgot all about New Haven.
Yeah, me too.
First aid kit, and you won't regret it.
Tons of hunter mods over on this guy.
What guy? On this vending machine?
Yeah, the Ned vending machine has got a ton of different hunter mods on it.
Oh
A couple
wow.
of these bounty boards.
It's funny, like he's selling the same mod. Like one's item of the day and the other one's like regular, but they're the same mod. But I guess the one of the day has one more.
Nearly the same mod then.
Yeah.
Fix that claptrap over there. I picked up the repair kit.
Storage SGU. What?
You can hold more Garbo now. Fucking Game of Thrones, yeah, fucking Game of Thrones.
Fucking Game of Thrones. Fucking Game of Thrones. Fucking Game of Thrones. Oh shit.
I hope you're avoiding the negative element around here.
Like
The
your
vault
face?
is a story to give hope to the hopeless. Nothing more.
Woo! Got us that 4th gun slot.
Just now?
That's all for
Yeah.
the time being.
Oh shit. Nice.
You can paint all kinds of pretty colors to boot.
Alright, Scooter. What's
Hi,
good?
man. What you want?
Is T.O. okay? TK okay?
Hey, you keep yourself out of trouble.
Hey, you seen my gun? Hey, you hear when the water's gonna come back on?
You hear when the water's gonna come back on.
Tech plus ammo capacity equals I win.
Tech plus ammo capacity means I win.
Anything I can do for you.
Please don't shoot me. Please don't shoot me. Please don't shoot me.
Yeah. What is it? Sometimes I think you fortune hunters are all a bunch of idiots chasing rainbows.
How did you even get here? You were all the way over there. Now you're all the way over here.
Full of lies. Okay, day. I think we're good. Let's go ahead and take a look at our quests. 21, 23, 20, but it's the main quests. I guess let's go back and see if TK's okay. That's in the arid Badlands, so I think we can use time travel now, right? Oh.
Hold on, one more pull of the chest.
Anything I want?
Shotgun.
I will debate. Bursting! Good gravy. Yeah, I'm in the same boat with you on that Jedi thing. Like,
Yeah, I mean,
just because I want to be a
get
happy
excited.
person in life, I think I'm just gonna get hyped, and then like, but always have in the back of my mind like, this could be bad.
What is he? What? Yeah, he was going between here and there. Yeah, he's got the zooms. Got the zooms.
Stage 2 zooming.
Stage 2. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure I'll get hyped once I actually see the trailer. I mean, it is Respawn, and they haven't really made a bad game, so... I guess...
Yeah, even though Apex isn't my jam, like, Apex is, I think,
Well,
probably the best of the...
Yeah, for sure, easily. Like, I had not been interested in any VRs, and I actually played that one. At least a little bit.
Call of Duty really had me interested, but...
Just like the nature of battle royales annoy me because I don't know, maybe just like with like the arena shooter.
I think I'm just over hyper like strictly competitive gaming in general.
Well, I just don't like that it's like you can wait, you know, several minutes sometimes for a match to start, and if you have enough.
You haven't healed since that boss fight.
Oh right. I was like, how did he down me in one shot?
For my pound of
like those VRs annoy me because like if you load it, like it takes forever to load into a match, and you finally do, and you're dead in like half a minute, like you're just left to stare at a fucking loading screen.
Yeah,
it's like
I ran into a wall.
What's the matter? You ran into a wall?
Yeah.
Well, you know, when you got the zooms, you don't got time for handling.
that turning radius needs to work on it.
Yeah.
Guess we'll go get
Just
a car.
learning, baby.
Yeah, well, the thing too that I'm kind of interested in is like, at least from what we've heard, this sounds like it's a strictly single-player game, and Respawn's really never done anything that has been 100% single-player.
You know what? I mean, honestly, if they just basically did the Respawn thing in a Jedi Knight, Jedi Academy like style, like remember those lightsaber battle like fighting system that they had in those games?
In
it was like
Jedi
joystick
Outcast?
based. Yeah, Jedi Outcast. Like it was like joystick based, and so you ended up doing like
it was like
actual
For Honor,
slashes
but
with,
good.
like, the lightsaber. Yeah. So they just did that, just to like a high res like Respawn version of that.
It is a real shame that like EA is the only person with the fucking license right now. It's a real fucking shame that that's the case.
Yeah, I really wish they would have just licensed it out to whoever had a good idea, really.
Well, when they finally got, because everybody was yelling at Disney to pull the license from them, like on Twitter and shit, so Disney finally said something to shut people up, and they said, we don't really do games, and EA's handling things in a manner to which we're not displeased. And the reason why is because they got that fucking Star Wars mobile game.
Oh, yeah.
That's making shit tons of money, and it, as far as mobile games go, it's alright, I guess, but...
Right.
Yeah, like
they're really... I mean, Disney's not being super great about being shepherds for the Star Wars universe or brand right now.
Well, ever
So
since they said
should-
that, like, I told the stream, like, I'm not buying anything Star Wars anymore. Like, I'm not gonna go see the next Star Wars movie. I just, like, I'm done. Like, if that's the, like, level of passion they have for the franchise, that they just don't care about an entire, like, entertainment medium, I'm out. Like,
Yeah.
I just don't give a shit anymore. Like, my interest in Star Wars in general was waning already. They didn't mind all these movies they put out recently, but I didn't really like, I'm gonna say it, I got more excited and thoroughly, at that point in time, enjoyed the prequels more than I've enjoyed these recent movies. But I can look back on these recent movies and say, like, they're better than the prequels, but...
I mean,
I was also
definitely
younger.
Say that I enjoyed every Star Wars movie more than I've enjoyed. I really, really don't. Maybe I probably actually put Last Jedi above Phantom Menace because of that fucking bad. But that's pretty low bar.
Last Jedi, I didn't have any problems with like a lot of people had, but at the same time though, I didn't have a lot of fun with it either.
I mean, I guess that's my problem with it is that I left, like when I left Force Awakens.
Force Awakens, I loved. I really
was
enjoyed Force
excited
Awakens.
for Star Wars, and then I was like, I thought nothing can kill my enthusiasm for Star Wars. Then when I left Last Jedi, I was like, I don't really care about Star Wars. Like, I don't want to watch something Star Wars. I don't want to.
Right,
like,
I don't want to
get
nerd
involved
out
in
on
the
it.
fandom of Star Wars, like, which is weird. Like, normally I'm all about that shit.
Yeah,
So I was like,
I think
wow.
the best way to describe Last Jedi was I was whelmed. A lot of people were made angry, but I was whelmed. Not overwhelmed, I was not underwhelmed, I was just whelmed.
Which is kind of like the worst kind of response you can have, right? Because, like, even the problems with the prequels, I mean, at least you felt strongly about them, you know? Like, that's kind of like the saying, like, art that you don't have any strong feelings for is the worst kind of art.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, the thing for me is, like, I look at the prequels and I look at it as what I really think the true problem with it was, and that is it was made with the intent to sell toys, and, like, nothing else mattered. They were just trying to... And, I mean, honestly, like, Lucas has admitted that's the whole point of Star Wars, was to sell toys from the get-go. But, I don't know, you could really tell it with the prequels, and after I kind of, like, just accepted that, like, I don't know.
Yeah.
You know how I am. I can find enjoyment in things that a lot of people will fucking hate on.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, like, I mean, there were things about Star Wars, obviously, like, there were awful things about Star Wars, things that got made that sucked or whatever, but nothing ever killed my enthusiasm for Star Wars, like, until Last Jedi.
And that's weird, because, like, you'd think
disconcerting.
that the prequels should do it.
Right.
And I think what it is, more so than anything else, is that, like, the prequels were clearly a deviation from the Star Wars universe, and therefore it's like a giant cut at the pride of Star Wars, so you don't feel like the real Star Wars has changed. You're like, oh, this is just like a small fuck-up.
Right.
But Last Jedi is such a Star Wars movie, but it's just a meh Star Wars movie, that you're like, this is what it is now, it's changed.
I don't know. Since they got Abrams back, I mean, like, I'm definitely seeing the new one. I really hope he can pull it out, like, put it together.
I don't think directors are the problem at this point. I think it's writing.
Well, Rian Johnson, whatever his name, he directed and wrote that.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
So then, but I mean, who's writing the new one? Because Abrams doesn't write. I mean, he assists, but I don't think he's a scriptwriter, though.
I'm not sure. He might. I mean, he might be somewhat involved in the writing. Like, some directors are. Like, James Gunn's heavily involved in, like, the writing of Guardians of the Galaxy. I'd have to look it up. I don't really know.
Because, I mean, I don't think the way that Last Jedi being shot and, like, its pacing was the problem. I thought that was great.
I thought the pacing actually was kind of a problem. Like, I mean, I didn't mind the way it was shot. Like, its cinematography was, like, pretty good. And it was the story, but also, like, if you look at the pacing, it just doesn't make a lot of sense because, like, they're being chased by the
but I think
Death Star, and then but they're being chased long enough for Finn and that one chick to go off and have a whole adventure. And
but I think that's due to lack
wrong.
of content, which I still kick back to story writing. Because I feel like when a movie has bad pacing, I feel like there's not enough screen time to the people who matter, and then all of a sudden they resolve the story later. Like the newest Harry Potter, Miranda was watching, and I was catching bits and pieces of it, but it seems like its pacing's real fucking off because it's all about fucking Johnny Depp's character, but they like barely show his face throughout the whole movie, and so you don't really get a feeling that he's the fucking bad guy at all. It's just like it's just he's more like a background character, and then he's like the last bit of the movie. It just kind of like that felt like there was a good story there that wasn't executed well. While I feel Last Jedi was somebody taking a bad story and making it work as good as they can, and it kind of just feeling.
Yeah, I mean, I just think like the premise of Last Jedi just was never gonna work. I don't think. Like, just based off the writing. Like, even if you shot it beautifully.
Yeah, exactly. And I think the way to fix that was to go back like a little 80s, little 90s like movie making style, where I don't know, everybody's trying to like do upsets these days, and it's like, dude, leave that shit to fucking George R.R. Because I'm even getting tired of it in his shit.
Well, I mean, that was the whole problem with Last Jedi that I thought, is that it would try way too hard to be like, oh, you thought that was gonna happen. Oh, well, it didn't happen. Oh. It's like, wait, but like, it didn't mess with your expectations in a satisfying or good way.
No, just in an annoying way.
In a way that like made fun of you for expecting that to happen. It's like, idiot, you actually thought that would happen.
Not bad. Not bad.
Cool.
What's the matter, baby? Uh-huh. Yeah. You kidding me? Magni's got this new habit of walking his water bowl over to us and just kind of... He used to smack it around and get mad at it.
Yeah.
And now he...
Like when he wanted water?
Yeah. Yeah, whenever he's thirsty and we don't have water in there. Because we have to put, like, a light amount of water in there because he'll chug a gallon of water and then explode.
Dude, that is exactly the problem we have with Storm right now.
That is
Like, no matter how much... Like,
no
Kaylin gave him, like, a ton of water yesterday, and he just drank it all. I'm like, why'd you do that? He's gonna piss all day.
Or puke. Magni pukes. It just... all the water comes back up. But, so we have to give it to him a little bit at a time, and he picks up the bowl, and he used to smack it around and make it ring real loud and shit in the kitchen. But now he just knows that if he brings it to our attention, we'll give him water. So, like, she was just sitting on the couch, and he just picked up the bowl and did his weird, like, bow-legged bulldog walk because the bowl's bigger than him. And he just walked it over, laid it down real gentle, just looked at her, and she's like, all right.
Well, that's good. Learning to effectively communicate.
He's been doing some cute shit the, like, last 2 weeks. Like, like, I can tell he's finally polishing off his puppy phase, and he's getting into, like, adult dog phase, and he's starting to do different behaviors. And
yeah, we're gonna totally miss that puppy phase.
Yeah. But he's gonna stay small, though, so he's gonna keep looking like a puppy. Good.
I'll
say that Star Wars The Clone Wars fixed all the characters from the prequels. I think the Star Wars show...
Clone Wars was great.
Was super fucking good. Like...
Yeah, and it's funny because it started off shitty. I'm like, I don't fuck any of these characters. And when it was over, I'm like, why is it ended?
Right.
Because it didn't end, it was just like canceled. I was like, this is bullshit.
What I kind of wish they did was... hold on, let me read this real quick. Combat rifle up to 700. Yeah, I got all this. I kind of wish there was that comic book series where Vader fucking lands on a planet and he gets completely surrounded by rebels. And they're like, you're surrounded, not even you could defeat us all. And like, Vader just like uses the Force and activates everybody's thermal detonators. And then just stands there as they all freak out and blow up. And I'm like, oh my...
I think I saw that, like, that comic, like that part of that comic where he's like, only come to a graveyard or whatever he says, and he just blows
right, blows everybody up. And the reason why that scene's so cool is because it pisses off Mace Windu, and Mace, like, because he's alive in that for some reason. But Mace Windu, like, fucking goes to town. Is it Mace? No. What am I thinking about Mace? Mace Windu has like a badass comic book fight at some point. I don't remember where it was. But I wish they would go back and do more serious stuff. I'm interested to see what they do with this Tolkien movie and this Tolkien TV show.
I mean, like the Lord of the Rings TV show, or are they doing?
Well, there's
like,
the Lord of the
TV
Rings
show?
TV show for Amazon. They're doing that,
Right.
and then a movie got greenlit. That's a biography about Tolkien.
Yeah, I saw the trailer for that one, but so it's just Amazon's only doing a Lord of the Rings TV show.
Yeah,
There.
and they're specifically doing prequel to Lord of the Rings, maybe.
Yeah, I think I heard it was
to Hobbit.
I heard it was takes place in the second
Second, what?
age. The Amazon show.
That'd be pointless.
Pretty sure that's what I read. Definitely wasn't fourth age. So
No, I wouldn't want anybody to ever like take the story and continue it. Like, Return of the King is the last piece of like information that exists out there. Second Age is boring as fuck.
yeah, but you know they'll take some liberties with the stories and jazz.
I mean, the whole point of the Second Age is that it was the age of peace.
So maybe so does the second age end with the war against Sauron? How the second age ends and goes in the third age? Or what triggers the third?
The Third Age is the birth of Sauron. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So because the First Age is about getting rid of Morgoth and his generals, which is what leads to Sauron even existing. And then the Second Age is about the Age of Peace, which is like it's really like the majority of what's written about the Second Age is about a bunch of elves fucking making art and music. Like it's all about like entering a Renaissance time.
Majority of days having conversations with people that are not there. 2 days ago, I explained to my mother how the translation program I was running would greatly help me understand exactly what all this Eridan text I've been attempting to decipher actually means. My mother has been dead for 16 years. She was never actually interested in science to begin with. I'm unsure if I'm quite to the point of no return, but my stubbornness, which I got from her in the first place, will keep me here putting up with her until I find exactly where the vault is.
Ooh, good chest. What's in it?
So far off the edge,
Hunter class mod.
in the first place.
I'll get you a Hunter class mod. I don't want. Hold that gun. What? Connection has been lost. Are you still in here?
Yeah.
It said that I've lost my connection to the network.
Oh, I mean, you're still here. I just saw you jump.
Weird. Interesting. We'll see how long this lasts. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe they're gonna talk about, I don't know, secret war. I don't know. I'd
Secret war style, like it's
yeah.
Cold
Well,
War.
secret war, because I mean, like the only thing that was going on was Morgoth was secretly gaining power so that he could start the War of the Third Age. Maybe I got it wrong.
And back.
Well, whatever they're doing, hopefully it's.
Yeah, I'm hoping
Sure
it's
it
good.
will.
I heard it was a prequel leading up to. So it's basically in between Hobbit and Fellowship, which is essentially like all the conversations that take place leading to the Fellowship or the Council of Elrond. Like, what causes all these nations to be like, "Yo, some shit's about to go down. We need to." Kind of come together, and like Gandalf going and searching for the Ringwraith's tomb and stuff like that. Like there was a bunch of like, you see it in The Hobbit quite a bit about how like shit was a buzzing, but nobody ever really like gets into it real thick. I was hoping that would be it, but I had a class.
Nice.
This one's an okay. Oh, we'll see what happens then. I'm actually really excited for the autobiography movie too.
Well, definitely. I mean, from the trailer, I don't know if you watched the trailer, but it looks like they're definitely jazzing it up. But I guess, of course, they would to make it.
Yeah, I did. I watched the trailer, and it looks like one thing I don't like they're doing. I don't know. The two people who like introed it made it sound like they've really studied Hogan's life, and it seemed like they had done the research and they had the right to talk about him, but they made it real clear that he had inspiration in his books from World War I from his time that he served, and Tolkien's written in multiple letters that World War I and World War II has nothing to do with my books.
That the Eridan writing show a class-based society that was quite capable
Oh,
of
shit.
leadership and of armed
Yeah, his
conflict.
fire was getting me.
Slip in your blood getting up. Come on.
I was like, why isn't it hurting me so bad? And then I remember I had that shield that has a lot of fire resist.
Are we keeping score here?
That's good for me.
Oodle-doo-doo.
Oh!
Hold on. Are you at max? Oh, you're not at max health. I'll pick up this health.
I feel
Let's see if it
better
gives it to
already.
you.
Yeah.
It
Yeah,
does.
My health went up.
Nice.
That might be one of those quality of life things they were talking about. That must mean ammo that you pick up is given to me too.
Makes sense.
Jesus, that's nice. Just a pleasant boon. Yeah, I don't know if I'm getting old, but I just feel like all my fandoms are getting shit all over. I don't know, except for Marvel, man. Marvel really, like, I think as far as like how fucked up like corporations can screw up like good content, I think we all got really fucking lucky with Marvel.
Are you cutting out? Are you there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I had a memory leak for a second.
Okay.
For as much as companies can really fuck up content and ruin it for the consumer, like, I think we got real lucky with Marvel.
Well, I think really what it is, more than anything, is like you just have to have someone making the decision who really understands.
Well, they
like,
control it
why
from the
that-
get-go.
Yeah, why the thing is loved like it is.
Yeah, the fact that
what
they
makes
had,
Marvel
like,
work.
a lot of the writers of the comics constantly writing for the movies was critical.
Yeah.
Like, I think you remember, like, when the movies started coming out, I was like, dude, like, Thor doesn't sell real good, they're gonna be...
Yeah, you were super concerned that they were gonna, like, completely
Nerf
basically
Thor.
change his character.
Because, like, I was like, man, like, he's not gonna move as many tickets as Iron Man or even the Hulk. This is when we still thought the Hulk was gonna get movies and not be caught in a contract hellhole where he can only appear in movies. I thought the Hulk was gonna get, like, a shitload of his own movies, which I think actually for the best he didn't, because he'd be really hard to keep writing his own movies for him.
Movie for Marvel, really.
I mean, they let off with Abomination. Abomination's kind of his... That's it.
Well, his physical equal. I mean, they were, setting up that they were going to do
Grey
the
Hulk.
brain one. Yeah. Well, not. It's like, I forget what the guy's called, but like, there's that, it's in the movie where that he has, like, some of Bruce's blood leak into his head.
Oh, the General?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the Grey Hulk.
Oh.
he's like all intelligence and like half the strength of Green Hulk. But I mean, they could have went with Rolk, the Red Hulk. They essentially did do Planet Hulk. They squeezed it in.
Yeah, I mean Ragnarok basically Planet Hulk. But yeah, I remember when Thor was gonna come out, you're like, they're gonna totally change his shit. Like, you're like, I'm okay with they change some things, but not other things.
My big concern was like, when you read the Avengers comics, like a lot of the times it's them waiting till Thor can show up. Like
just holding out until
if we could, like, because people always accounted for Hulk because you can't not account for him, and so like they always like removed him from the fight some way, like right off the bat, or Hulk was missing.
It's kind of like what they have to do with like Superman in order to make anything
like any
have
Justice
any
League
stakes. You have to like
yeah.
BFR him like immediately.
And then it's about like, oh, we got, Thor's off fighting a battle in another realm, so like we gotta wait until we can get him to come show up and save us. And so I was just like, no, they're not gonna let fucking Thor keep being the fucking hero all the time, because everybody's gonna have like hard dicks for Iron Man and Cap and all these other spin-off movies and shit like that. So when they did the first Thor movie, I was like, dude, they're doing right by my boy. We'll see what happens in the Avengers movie. And in the Avengers movie, he was a fucking badass. And then I was like, all right, when's it gonna stop? And then his whole fucking intro to the big fight in fucking Infinity War, I was just like, oh, fuck, man, these guys know exactly what they're doing with Thor.
Yeah.
They had him removed from the fight for more than half the movie because he's off on his badass quest to get his hammer, which is totally like they do in the comics. But then, like, when it's time for him to get in there, they don't pull any punches. Thor fucking swings the whole fight a different direction on his own.
Well, I think what's cool about Marvel in particular is that, like, no matter how many heroes they put in, like, pretty much everyone gets their moment to, like, shine.
In
Infinity War, like, Cap shows up and beats those alien dudes' asses, like, from the shadows. I mean, there's, like, a million instances of Cap and Iron Man and Spider-Man. They'll have their awesome shit they do.
And I think it's proportionate to, like people's comic book love and not the movie love of the characters.
Yeah.
Which is good. And I'm really glad that Sony's playing ball with Spider-Man, because there's a lot of Spider-Man fans out there.
Yeah, that was one of the smartest things they ever did, was just let Marvel do it. Like, they've proven...
It sucks that they didn't get Fox figured out until just recently, because, God, wouldn't it be amazing if Wolverine rolled in?
But that's what now we have a definitive thing to look forward to for Phase 4. Because
it's just like all these actors who I just can't imagine you getting somebody else to be Thor, and you cannot get anybody else to be Tony Stark.
Well, I don't think they're trying to replace... I mean, some characters, because there's comic precedent, like War Machine could essentially be the Iron Man of Avengers. And, Bucky, Captain America, if he dies, whatever. But I think the reason why they brought Captain Marvel in is because she's supposed to be the new Avengers Thor, essentially.
Yeah. Which I don't want it. They can have it.
I mean, it's never going to be as cool as Thor. But, like, he's not going to... I mean, Chris Hemsworth's not going to play Thor forever, fortunately.
Okay, I've got myself into movie bad guys. I remember this location on our first day. Okay, look here, you little shit.
Oh, I'm stuck.
Okay. Of course he went in the head. Oh, last second.
This kind of suck. I'm not going to be able to see Endgame opening weekend because it's just going to be fucking insane. And I just really
I just hope I can get out with any spoilers. Like, I'll fucking go see it on probably
the middle of the fucking day.
Yeah, I'll go.
Yeah,
like with me having this fucking part-time schedule, I'm just.
We'll go see it in the middle of the
fuck all y'all. I'll just go see it in the middle of a Wednesday. I do not like the new shotgun I got. So next time you buy some shoot goons,
found a rear fender.
a rare what?
A rear fender.
Oh,
Probably for another unrelated or a different quest.
if it's tightly located here.
Ah, you bitch. Is this just an automated turret? Because I don't even see a guy on it. Alright. Mally wins.
Atlas spares no expense in making guns that excel in every area.
There might be a health fender over there. Ooh, here's a part. New side panels! I actually need to play that. I bought it, haven't even tested it since I got it. I do not know what I'm gonna do for fucking shelving. Like, I have officially run out of space for video games.
I mean, that's the problem if you have to own everything physically. You need a lot of space.
I love that it takes up a ton of space, too. Like, I'm not even buying small boxes for my old stuff. I'm buying, like, really big ones. I love it. But, Toxic Lily is totally right, though. She's like, next time we move, like, we need to get a room that we can build library style. Like a study. And, like, basically, you pull the walls in a little bit in all directions, and
it's just all shelving.
And it's all just shelves, bookcases. Okay, come on. I was literally up there. This is one of those things where you gotta... Yeah, you gotta crouch jump. The weirdest first-person shooter trick I've ever learned.
Crouch jumping?
Yeah, like jumping and then crouching to bring your legs up so that you, like, can fit on top of something. I think Halo was what taught me that.
Yeah, that was probably the first instance of it. Alright, were we on the journal one? Isn't that why we're here?
So let's switch back to that. Both of those are done. There we are.
It's just the journal.
Oh, it's this way. Yeah, hopefully in-game has a satisfying end. I mean, we all know, like, they somehow get the time stone and rewind time.
I hope it doesn't. I mean, I'm not going to say I'm going to be disappointed if that's the case, but I hope they find a more creative way to do it. But if that's how they do it, I wouldn't. Sure.
I think... I don't know, because, like, here's the thing, right? Like, personally, it's about the Avengers. So I think they should use the time stone after they've defeated Thanos to bring back everybody that got killed, right?
Right, because it, like, proves the Avengers, like, prevail.
Right, like, they're the ones who saved the
universe. They don't just get to, like, cheap out everything.
But...
481. It's
that means we have to accept an in-game movie where Spider-Man doesn't help defeat Thanos.
The vault is here, and that the symbol has something to do with opening it. I checked and triple-checked my findings.
And who else? Like, geez, there's like a ton of people.
It looks like there are extreme measures to keep
all the
vault
Guardians,
but that it can be opened
Black Panther.
There's the whole Guardian team. Okay, what is...
extremely valuable. Maybe better than the Atlas tech. But I cannot reveal this information to anyone just yet. If I'm wrong, I'm done. And if I'm right, the suits will claim it. I must find the vault myself.
Does he have a rocket launcher? What's
yes,
up with this?
He does.
Nailed it! Come get your bag.
Oh.
Woo! Another one bites the dust.
Please heal. Hate that you have to stop your animation before you can.
On your feet, soldier.
Please heal.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
I mean, I'm sort of concerned that for Phase 4, it's because they're not going to try and do something radically different. Kind of concerned it'll go off the rails there. But I guess there's only one way to find out, I guess.
yeah, I don't know, like, Series 2, if I'm going to be half as interested in it as I have been for Series 1.
Well, I mean, it won't have your boy Thor in it, so... Well, I mean, it might. I don't know what his contract looks like. If he wants to keep doing it, I'm sure that
he's one of the people that hasn't made, like, an official statement. Like, we know for sure that Robert Downey Jr. is out, and we know that Chris Evans is out.
I think Robert Downey Jr. can be convinced to just do cameos, especially if you're going to pay him a fat stack.
Yeah, Spider-Man style, like...
Yeah.
I've retired. Like...
Yeah, because he is pretty interwoven with Spider-Man. It's like, I mean, if they just kill him, I guess that's how they explain why he's not there. But it doesn't really look like Peter Parker's mourning the loss of a father figure in Far From Home, so... And he definitely still has the Stark suit in association with Stark. So they don't do like some weird time shenanigans to like erase Tony from his past.
Yeah, I hope they don't do really fucked up shit like they rewind time so far that Spider-Man never got bit.
Yeah. I don't think they will. I mean, they pretty much know what people want.
I think the only time they've delivered wrongly to me, like they didn't give me what... Like, let's say this, like, a lot of times movies don't even give me what I want, let alone give me something I didn't know I wanted. And Marvel's done that multiple times, but the only time they gave me something that I did not want, and they failed to give me what I wanted, was Mandarin. And...
Oh, Iron Man 3.
Yeah, Iron Man 3 was, like, a huge disappointment to me. Because I was, like, legit giddy for that whole storyline. I, like, went and got comic books and, like, read up on how that was going to go down. And...
Yeah, Mandarin's, like, one of the cooler Iron Man villains. So it was kind of disappointing that they were like, no, we're not going to really do the Mandarin. It's just going to kind of be a joke.
Right. I mean, that was like the Iron Legion movie, so like they could have done like a bunch of cool Iron Legion shit, and like they barely used Iron Legion. And...
Well, I don't know if you ever read the Extremist story, but they like totally squandered that too.
Oh yeah, well, they kind of did it a little bit because the whole point of the Extremist like anime thing that they did was that it led into the nanotechnology, and they did that nano shit and.
Well, yeah, but like the Extremist thing, like, remember that like graphic novel they released or whatever? Like how, I forget exactly how or like what the guy's deal was, but the guy, he like gets it, like the Extremist thing just like makes him like superhuman, like he doesn't have a suit or anything, but like Iron Man tries to stop him and he just like annihilates him, like to the point where it brings him like basically near death, and he has like in order to save him they have to put Extremists in him or he'll just die. And so, like, they have to do that, and that's how he overcomes the bad guy or whatever. But it was, like, a really cool story because it, like, showed, who's normally pretty much invincible most of the time. Iron Man getting
shut down their mining operations here on Pandora. I think they are
I thought
insane.
that was what was going to happen.
Whoever is making the decision is insane.
Iridium
mining on this planet has been hugely lucrative for
Huge
Dahl
flags.
and has funded my project. It's been especially profitable given how low their labor costs are. I wonder what Dahl will do with all the unpaid convicts they've been using to work their mines. I wonder if any of them will be my friend. What? Why are you always so jealous of me getting new friends? I'm turning you off.
I guess we're going that way.
What?
Let's see. Green, green, green. I picked the perfect next quest.
Oh, is it here?
Yeah, it's like right around the corner.
Nice.
Alright. He's being a problem.
That is awesome. Sweet. Wasn't expecting that.
That. Oh.
I need a shoopy shoop. Going right around the corner over here. Going. There's a hunter mod on the ground here.
Beat my ass.
Come on, sniper rifle.
Oh, that hurt.
That's badass Spider-Man zap. There's been no pain in the ass. You have another one on you too.
Oh yeah, that was all me.
I got it distracted. Shoot it in its butt.
Fill it full of ass bullets!
Yeah.
I now have level 2 snooper rifle proficiency. Neato. You know who I want to see? I want to see them do Gravitron.
No, that'd be cool. I think with them getting Fox, I think the next big bad's definitely going to be Galactus.
Oh my god, if they did Galactus the right way, how sick would that be?
Yeah.
You know the current state of Galactus is he's actually a good guy?
Oh, is he?
Yeah, I forget who did it. Somebody reprogrammed him, like biologically reprogrammed him. Instead of being the planet eater, he's now the life giver, and he goes around like breathing life into uninhabitable planets.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, just fucked his shit up.
Where are you going?
I'm going over this shop over here. I know there's a shop over that way too, but this one's got a bounty board.
Take a hike.
Take a hike, asshole. What is this, the 80s?
Mm-hmm.
Beer is good. Beer is yum.
So, like, on your weekday schedule, are you just like 1 to 5 or whatever every weekday, or you have like a week off?
Yep, 1 to 5 weekdays. Not bad rifle. I don't like it though.
So Saturday, like your only day off?
No, Saturday and Monday.
Saturday, Monday.
Sunday's really the only day that I like really work.
Our Sunday's super slow.
Yeah. Super easy.
Did you do the steak and eggs thing?
Uh-huh.
Awesome.
It was good.
So it was Matt's big breakfast. So they had, well, hopefully they will have good breakfast since that's our business model.
It was alright.
Yeah.
It was pretty good. They do have really good coffee though.
Yeah.
I had like 3 cups of coffee, and then they even gave me a to-go cup, which was nice.
Damn, you were really fucking tired.
I was exhausted. Made it through that day though.
second spider.
Time to pound!
I got it stuck.
Uh-oh. We're losing it. We're losing integrity.
Cheese it!
Oh, no! I just barely got out in time. I'm down to 40 health.
Clear the shitter's clog.
It's like Christmas.
Mom's like Christmas. Oh. Did it?
You just had to shoot it like you do with everything in this game. Shoot it. Shoot it, shoot it, shoot it, shoot it, shoot it.
That's where we're at, the Rust Commons, right? That's the area we're in. Looks kind of rusty.
Yeah, Rust coming.
Why can't we have the money? Why? Why?
You can't pick this up? Oh, it's in the ground. Yeah,
It's ground money.
I have 3 kids and no money. Why can't I have no kids and 3 months?
See, this is such a nice, like, upgrade now. This version of the game, now that it runs.
Yeah.
Hunter mod. Wow. Hate the catch a ride.
Catch a ride.
Can't be used here.
I love this damn thing.
Badass bruiser back there.
I'm in the kill cap. Are we keeping score here?
Is that a good longbow that I just picked up? Couldn't be. It isn't.
Thanks. I hate it.
It's time for another round.
Got
Oh
it.
shit.
You're on fire. Until I'm making you more dangerous.
When we get into 2, I want to play Krieg and then get into his Hellborn tree, which just gives you like a bunch of crazy buffs when you get lit on.
Who?
Krieg.
Oh, the super psycho.
Yeah, Borderlands 2. I'm gonna roll him.
Yeah, I actually think we're gonna get away from our like default characters starting with 2, because I think I'm gonna do Technomancer.
Oh, Gage.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll play the 2 DLC.
It should be pretty interesting.
Mm.
I love Axel. What do they call that? The soldier? Because Roland's the soldier, right?
I mean, I think they call him a soldier in 2 too, or maybe he's like the commando. But it acts, yeah.
What is my mod called? Yeah, soldier. Okay.
Anyone need help?
Whoa.
Okay, it's fine.
What was that?
This thing over here.
Bullshit. Oh, come on.
Let's walk it off.
Turn your attention to me and turn around so you can shoot me in your butt. Ugh.
Reloading.
Another one bites
Oh my
the dust.
It came out of nowhere.
$18 combat rifle bullets, really? You don't think you could shoot like 18 in a second?
Target hit.
Found some health.
All right, he's.
Hey, where'd you go?
Yeah.
Oh,
That was all me.
Got a badass cycle coming out. Like, he was here. I don't see him anymore, though. Could he?
check for health over here.
I feel better already.
Got some.
Money, money, money. Okay, Hunter mod. Okay.
Hey,
Sticky, I'll take it.
If you need healing, step right up. Drop
Find that ammo.
Buy it all.
Out there, I guess. I forgot just like how solid this game is. Like its level design is complete turds, but it doesn't matter. Like,
actually, like its layout is pretty good, but like,
well, yeah, they got some like
aesthetic is garbage.
Yeah, they got some like platforming stuff built into it that's real good, but
yeah.
Just rinse and repeating the same assets over and over.
Yeah, it's
and
true.
Usually that burns me out on a game like super quick, and it doesn't.
Yeah. Oh, maybe just because it all looks cohesive. Like, I mean, like it's just such a whole area. Such
well,
a
like
shithole
post-apocalyptic Mad Max is like that one, like
where everything
fantasy where you're allowed to have everything look exactly the same. It's totally okay.
Yeah. Hey, found it.
Alright, what is... There it is, L. Okay, so... Go turn all these in. So, is this
That'll be a lot of XP.
Wast Twavel? Oh, no. No, fast travel. Maybe across the way at that other shop. So, I come up with something. You're gonna love this. You're gonna love this. So for D&D, remember Mass Effect 3?
Mm-hmm.
The war asset system?
Are you doing that for D&D?
I'm building that into D&D.
It's a cool system. I like that system.
I found some
anything
assets.
You take from Mass Effects, I'm gonna...
Found some assets that I really liked that, like, taught you how to, like, build
convert it, or...
Well, not it particularly, but, like, do, like, a reward system to keep track of, like... It was made to, like, keep track of, like, people who do good role-playing and, like, rewarding them over time with it. And I'm like, wait a minute. Like, if they make good decisions, I could set a point system, and then when I said that to myself, I was like, oh shit, assets! From Mass Effect 3. I'm just gonna do the asset system. So, like, first session, I'm gonna be like, alright, welcome to the new campaign. There is a big bad. It's gonna be a huge fucking snot-nosed fight. And if you guys don't make your choices right enough along the way, you guys aren't gonna have the people to fucking fight them. And you will lose.
You're all gonna die.
Okay, those still need to be done. Why did you get a support machine gun? Stupid.
So
stupid. Oh, are you opening the chest?
You don't know me.
Exactly what you're doing.
I hope to see you again soon.
I hate when it gives me pistols, it just gives me fucking... I want revolvers, god damn it!
Okay. Did you get anything good from it? Or did you get more shit?
Oh, garbage. Garbage.
Let's see. Where's that? Let's see if there's any good.
Get your mans here.
31% combat rifle damage. Thank you. Alright, I'm gonna blow Q. Let's see what we get. Oh, 2 shotguns.
Wasn't expecting that.
Shot is... They're both terrible shot. Jacob's BA 250 terrible shot.
Yeah, I'm doing good. What's up, baby?
The Vault is a story to give hope to the hopeless, nothing more.
Okay.
Doll makes guns for professional mercs. They're heavy, accurate, and effective, assuming you're strong enough to hold one.
All right.
Hey, you see my gun?
Doing business.
Do a moth to the flame. Ready for me to teleport you?
Yeah.
I think Firestone's the way to go because it's arid Badlands. Well, this is Mothrack, that's right.
How is it?
Hey, listen to Skeeter! Don't just stand there and run down your ass and slack, John!
I'll TC the vehicle.
Wheels!
They don't even give us experience anymore.
We used to be buds.
What happened to you psychos? You used to be cool.
Don't be a dick, be a dude. That series died too early.
What series was it?
Metalocalypse.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's so annoying that they just didn't let him finish it. It was going in such a cool, like, finale.
Yeah, dude, like, they had that whole, like, they're actually, like, gods thing going on.
Yeah. I was like, I mean, never mind that it was an awesome and funny show, but I was seriously, like, into the storyline.
Yeah, like, the narrative really
the
didn't pick up until, like, the
storyline.
last episode of the first season, and then all of a sudden there was a story to it. Alright, where's this Mothrack?
I tested out the sound system of my new car with the Death Clock.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. In fact, I was like trying, because I was on Spotify, and I was like, oh shit, trying to get it to play Awaken, and it just wouldn't fucking do it. It's like every song they had for Awaken. Other shit. That's another thing that was about that show, is it was just like good metal. Like, never mind that it was like kind of funny or ridiculous.
Yeah, it was
very
parody metal
well
that was
done.
good.
Yeah.
Meet my ass.
It fell on me.
Dead. It fell on you.
It's raining loot.
Stuck in a rock.
That is awesome.
Oh, something for you.
Ooh. Oh, yeah.
Gave me a caustic machine gun. Just to have options now.
Metal!
Loot went everywhere.
You still chasing it down? It's funny, his like body's just like
I got the ride.
vehicle is inside the body of a large one.
Oh shit. Oh shit, invisible wall.
Mm-hmm. Zebra wall.
Okay, even. Caustic shoot goon.
Those guns absorb a lot of recoil, allowing you to stay accurate throughout the fight.
That is awesome.
What the hell happened?
Ran across a badass bruiser. He has a rocket launcher. He hurts.
He hurts.
They're heavy, accurate, and effective, assuming you're strong enough to hold.
Kind of excited to see what the girls will do with the Tortugas. Tortolas? What the fuck are they called?
Turtles?
Portals.
Oh, you know that hurt. Critical hit.
Surprise!
Don't need a medic now.
Nice.
Check that out.
Rust Commons.
Even the best gunman gets hit from time to time, so make sure your shield is up to par. Who needs a real hunter when you got my machines in there scary?
Couple hunter mods in here, I don't know. Dude, it's just all bloodwing damage.
No, I'm not really spec into him.
Are you about ready to get rolling?
Mounting up.
Ugh.
I was gonna say, can we really not fit through here?
Through this though, huh?
Haha.
Tell me no.
Way to not drive under the poo. Good man.
I did not want to do that. Oh shit!
Go! We're fucked!
We've taken damage.
I wish I had a car that just healed itself. Get into an accident? No, just let it sit there. It'll be fine.
You can't drive the car for a week. I totaled it. Dents are just popping out of it like it's Christine.
Clink, clink, clink.
Oh, this is ominous AF. Doop, 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 doop.
All right. Heals. already.
That hurt.
Oh, is that a caustic sniper? ×3 caustic.
Super caustic.
Oh.
Too big, too angry. That's another one. So dead. Efficient and
Oh,
effective.
can I use this? Are you able to use this?
Use what? I mean, I picked it up, but it said it was for soldier.
Oh, is it soldier specific?
And two, did they replace acid damage with the purple stuff, slag? Or was acid damage still in there?
In 2? I think corrosive
I mean,
was
I
still
know
in
they
there.
added slag, but I don't know if they replaced it.
Let's hope you're more useful than the last one I hired.
I don't think they... I think they replaced lightning, didn't they?
See, I remember lightning being in there.
There was slag, corrosive, cryo, explosive, shock, and incendiary.
Oh, so there was no shock.
No, there was a shock.
Anyway. Oh, there was shock.
Yeah, shock, incendiary, explosive, cryo they added, and slag they added.
Okay, so they only added stuff they didn't take in.
According to that wiki I found.
Never known a wiki to lie to me before.
I've known it to be confusing as hell.
never.
All right, he.
Crazy Earl.
I think we both shot him at the same time and he blew up.
We did. Ow.
Fucker still got me.
Hey, our car is totally new again.
Ah! Okay. No problem.
Blue?
Perfection. Remember us trying so hard to get a car in here? That rat did not follow us.
Really?
I don't know where they came from, but
It's a badass corrosive.
Oh, that hurt! Sweet! Wasn't expecting that. It's like having another soldier on the field. Target hit. It's like Christmas. Boom! I got something for you. You never should have come here. You're gonna pay. Nailed it.
Crazy Earl Scrappy. You ready?
yep. Discover the Scroopyard.
Get your meds here.
You got a pretty good hunter one in here, I think.
Cybercom is just a guy with a gun. Find the cam that's right for you.
You got no gun today.
Just can't carry enough bullets for your favorite gun? Sounds like you need a storage tank upgrade. Supplies limited.
I got a badass corrosive scav, so don't use your corrosive weapons if you want to do shit.
Woo! Another one bites.
Man, he got fucked up.
Look at this.
Another purple terrible shot.
They're all terrible.
They're all terrible.
Terrible. Just terrible. Uh-huh. Oh, Blomacus. Crazy Earl.
I crazy.
Crazy Earl has more jobs he'd like that chump Vault Hunter to do.
Woo.
Is this thing turned on? Look it, I ain't talking you about Jack Monkey squat till you get rid of all them pests.
Critical, Biot.
So, it's 10:16. Alright, when we complete this, I'll
Oh god!
call her a night.
Well, shit, look at that.
Got him down!
Oh, fuck.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
What knocked you back?
That thing.
On your feet, soldier. Bullseye.
Music's super intense.
So intense. Badass guy.
That was all me. Don't need a medic now.
Whoa. Okay. Interesting.
Don't think he liked me. Nailed it. Get away from us. You better run, little one. Time to die. Take him out. Blast him. Target hit.
Got him.
Yeah, maybe. Oh. Get behind the corner.
You like that?
Over here. What's up, babe? You're saying goodnight? Aren't you sweet? Oh my god, like I can't.
I love this damn thing. Break it up.
Nice.
Oh shit! Look at that.
Ow, I cannot believe these are.
You guys are annoying.
Time to pack spray 'em and stay 'em.
Alright, well.
I love this damn thing.
Fine.
Another notch on my weapon.
Alright, I got that badass that was up there, giving us all that trouble.
Oh. Jesus. I don't remember their aim being so goddamn good.
That badass was hitting me with like a shitty assault rifle from the distance. Like a sniper rifle distance.
Yeah, they just do that. Stupid. It's like they have like unlimited range on their attacks.
Some help.
What?
3 gun chests. 2 gun chests on it.
So many to choose from. Sweet! Wasn't expecting that.
Let's get out of here and get back to town. Is there a spawn
Go
station?
back to town. Son of a... I'm gonna get out here through this platform here. Where do you suppose all this sheet metal that's used to make it?
Where it comes
Native
from?
to Pandora?
Clearly they had some kind of civilization that toppled. Anything good?
Nice. Check that out.
Oh. Missed it. Okay.
That's
Gravity
all right,
is not my
I'll just get us there.
Just teleport me.
Alright, turn those up.
I'll get us to the... Well, I mean, like, it'll save, right? Like, we don't need to, like, get to town.
No. If we are where we need to pick up the quest from.
Well, I mean, I just turned him into Crazy Earl or what.
Or a shop over there.
So.
Sell before I logged off. Well, we're already at 26.
Yeah, we're cruising pretty good.
Level cap is 60, I think, right? With that expansion they put in?
I forget. I know it's 72 in Borderlands 2, but yeah, 60 some.
I think it used to be like either 45 or 50 or something. Shop. What the hell? How did I pull that off?
If you need healing, step right up.
Pistol fire rate mod in here. And a sniper rifle one.
40 2 skill, skill.
We good?
Mm-hmm.
I'll travel it so it saves. Good.
Low at it. Yeah. Get you one.
Funny.
All right, man. Got some shit to take care of tomorrow night, so don't know if I'll be able to play tomorrow night.
Oh, good.
But we probably do it on Friday because I think Miranda's going to town. Usually, has niece over to watch RuPaul Drag Race.
Yep, they do the drag race.
The drag race.
The drag race.
But we'll play soon.
Cool. Yeah, let me know.
Laters.
Later.